Meanwhile, I forgot that we recruited her, so...
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
Why don't you do a singularity, and I will detonate said singularity.
Incoming harvester!
Whoa, shit, how do we fight that? Okay.
Another harvester!
Yeah, I see it. Do your magic on it, warp it. Husks. Oh, we can take husks out. Boom. Charge up.
All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out.
Maybe, did Cerberus put it there?
Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. We are here, we are live. Tonight's session, we are cracking on, obviously, with more Mass Effect 3. But in particular, we're going to keep on the little Krogan saga that we started in last session. We're going to do a couple of missions in Tuchanka, and we shall see what unfolds from there. There's a whole bunch of Tuchanka related and Krogan related activities for us to do, so that's the path we're going to be going down. First, however, we're in the Citadel, so we're going to do a quick whip around the Citadel just to tidy off a couple of quests we have in flight. We'll do a quick whip around the crew on the ship, and then we'll be into action. All right, so first up, we're at the embassies. So we're in the Citadel embassies. We're going to pay a quick visit to turn in our quest where we found out what happened to this guy's son. Apparently his son, Belial or something, was killed in action, I think.
I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded.
Not yet.
Thank you for looking.
I thought we did find something about him.
I found my son.
Not yet.
My apologies.
Could have sworn we found some kind of detail. All right, fuck it. Never mind. All right, there's nothing in the embassies that way. Let's go pay a visit to...
Shepard. Please select a destination.
Let's go to the hospital.
1 moment.
Let's do a quick round the hospital. See
Arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
if Ashley's still here, if she's moved on.
Welcome.
Metagel capacity. Yes, we'll buy one of those, please, because we do need Metagel. Overlay. Oh my god, sorry. Thank you, Cardoom. Thank you for calling out my fail. There we go.
I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
Oh, must be a good stick. I'm keen to hear more about that farm girl, because it's connected to someone somehow. It's connected to another character. Alright, as Ashley into house? She is not. So Ashley has recovered. Yay! Go modern medicine. Go tough Ashley.
Listen to me.
This guy with his leg.
Go back with a missing limb. You'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I've never dragged down my team.
Then the greatest thing rest after your operation.
You mean when you slice my leg off? I'll think about it.
Yeah, it's a lot to go through if you're going to lose a limb. But if you're going to lose a limb, like the lower half of a leg is the most easy, I think, to adapt to with prosthetics and everything. So it could be worse, dude.
So you went back to the farm.
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies.
Who's just wearing a towel?
More husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Naira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. They just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Right, that's very traumatic. Cool, I'm sure we'll hear more about that at some point. Alright, where are we heading? We're going to go to the Commons. Alright, we're in the Presidium Commons. We'll go and finish off this other quest in a moment, but first let's talk to Palaven. Now, this is a Volus that we met on Mass Effect 1. He was a financial dealer and an agent, I think, for the Shadow Broker.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Palaven, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
Was very courageous.
Be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
The Shadow Broker does, because we know who the Shadow Broker is now. Alright, Palaven, why are you being so helpful?
Are you passing on the location of these mercs for free?
Their leader's offering a handsome commission for their rescue. Everyone wins, Commander. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Alright, well, we'll do that at a later stage. Now, I've gone around the Citadel. I've bought a few upgrades.
Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
That's going around in circles. So I've gone through and I've bought a few upgrades. I have applied them. We're going to be wearing a different armor to start with tonight. Hopefully that works out okay. But the next thing we need to do is get this merchant down here. I've gone and scanned some planets. So I could scavenge some black market weapons. I'm going to give it to this merchant so that he can give it to Sea Security, so that Sea Security will get off one of the mercenary groups off their back, so that that group can join Aria and all the merc groups can join our fight against the Reapers in the war. What a tale that turned into.
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
There we go. Thank you, merchant man. General Oraka, who's a Turian, will tell him to leave the Blue Suns alone so that they can join us. I think it's Blue Suns or it is Eclipse. I can't remember. Let's see.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
We sure did.
Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Excellent. So now the Blue Suns were the final mercenary group that we needed to get allied to us under Aria Talok's instruction. So let's go to the Purgatory Bar. Nope, that's not it. Must be in the elevator. Let's go visit Aria in the bar.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Close that one off.
Now arriving at ward level,
So I thought about
Purgatory.
talking to Commander Bailey some more about that guy scamming the refugees.
Really? What he said?
Scamming refugees?
Any idea how busy he is? I said I thought about talking to him, not that I did.
Damn it. One of these days I'm going to shoot you.
Nice.
I'm the only one.
But there's a dude scamming refugees. Alright, we'll deal with that at some point.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before he started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, Death. You piece of shit.
Drunk soldiers are hilarious.
Seriously, look me up here. I had a few on the way in, but I need something cheap and fruity, like you.
Listen, Mel.
And then I want to see dancers, and not just crappy pole work.
Mel,
Like, take the raunchiest thing you can imagine and then add a Hanar hanging on somewhere.
Mal, listen, the guys are kind of weirded out by you being here.
The guys are weirded out by her being there. She's too full on. She's too into it. She's more blokey than the rest of the blokes. Alright, Aria.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them.
Excellent.
Anything on your mind?
Um...
What exactly have I acquired? An army that's willing to fight dirty, to do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse Mechs and Vorcha Legions are excellent candidates for vanguards in any ground offensive. Well worth the little song and dance I had you perform, I'm sure.
Alright, cool.
Whatever you say, Aria. Don't be a stranger.
Job done. Cool. That should now be that mission complete, is it? Citadel, Aria. So Aria has a separate add-on mission that we're going to do at a later point in time. But for now, we want to do the Turian Platoon on Tuchanka. He reports that a Turian ship on a secret mission crashed in Tuchanka, landed in Tuchanka to rescue the platoon. That's where we're going next. Alright, so let's go back to the Normandy. Cool, let's talk to a few crewmates.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Alright, well, she's happy. That's good. Happy data gathery people means happy summits and strategies. So, alright. Let's check in with Joker. Always check in with Joker.
Commander?
Nothing.
Morton sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right there.
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics. Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans
different
have
kind of
and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. That was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Don't ever do that again.
Edie with the jokes once again. So there you go, transhuman carrying a different meaning. We want to visit the crew deck. Let's say hello to Garrus and Liara. Edie and Morden would be hilarious team, yeah. Right, Gaz, what have you got for us?
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
We'll measure up, Garrus, don't worry.
Still relying on the
Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, Rex. We love Rex. Tap that robo ass. Don't worry, Joker will definitely tap it. I'm sure he will. And Joker looks a bit like me, thank you. I actually have had someone on one of my, I'm not sure if it was one of my shorts on YouTube, or maybe it was my video I did where I was explaining a couple of mods you can apply to Mass Effect to make your visuals better. But yeah, a couple of people have commented on the fact that I looked a bit like Jeff, especially when my beard's a little bit longer, because I've got a light colored beard. I've got a lot of blonde in it. But when it gets a bit longer, it gets a bit darker. And yeah, people thought I looked a bit like Jeff. I take it as a compliment, because Jeff is awesome. Alright, got no more upgrades. What about on the dodgy terminal? Not sure what to make of Javik. Don't think this is very interesting to read on stream, so I'll skip that.
Next mission.
Liara is ready to go. Okay, excellent. Let's carry on and pay a visit to our other crewmates quickly. Is there anyone on port observation? It is empty, but gee, this is nice. Look at this. Poker table. That's fancy. Alliance. Official Alliance branded poker table. Who knew the military would be so involved? That's awesome. On starboard side. Just a lounge. No one in here as yet. Crew quarters.
Can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Go, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Jeez, Chuckwas. Well, I don't blame you.
Everything okay in the medbay? Yes. Mordin would just like some space to work with Eve. He kicked you out? Oh, no. I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, the crew that got abducted by the Collectors, they've got some shit to deal with, but the other thing we need to remember, because there's a lot of pressure on us and the crew, is that we can't be fighting every second of every day. We have to take breaks, even though that the fighting continues somewhere. At some time, we still need to take breaks for ourselves, otherwise we'll just burn out and fail and everyone will suffer. Easier said than done. So, quick question, what happened to Legion? I actually don't know. Unless Cardoom is able to share something without spoiling, but I don't know what happened to Legion. It's kind of interesting because I just finished doing some video editing and publishing for Legion this afternoon for YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, what the hell did happen to Legion? Hopefully Legion shows up again, but honestly, I can't remember. I don't know. I loved Legion. I thought Legion was great. Maybe when we deal with some more Geth stuff, they'll show up. I guess we'll find out. One thing I haven't talked about in the game yet is this is a board of heroes, effectively. These are all people, all characters in the game that have died in the fight against the Reapers. And we can see Caden Alenko on there, I think, and he died in Mass Effect 1 because we had to make a choice between who to save. And that's the only name I really recognize at the moment, I think. Sure, others do link to someone at some point. Anyway, hopefully Baby Geth is okay. Totally agree. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I reckon that Legion is fine.
Hey,
so far, anyway.
An opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download
What's going on here?
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Stand down, yeoman. She's allowed to voice her opinion until I disallow it.
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Commander. But how does she get to say whatever she wants to the whole galaxy and there's no other side?
I'll be clear that the opinion expressed is just my own.
Well, okay. It's not great, but okay.
Meanwhile, I forgot that we recruited her, so we allowed Diana Alice to come on board to the ship because she is Alliance military certified with appropriate Alliance military clearance, and she's able to sort of do some news and propaganda pieces about us and what we're doing in the fight against the Reapers to try and hopefully rally the public and rally more support. So in theory, it sounds like a good idea. And it's not the dickish reporter that we had to punch in the face, so that's a win too.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
She's got a filter to do it for her. Okay, well, let's jump out of here. Engineering. So, we'd used our awesome Spectre powers to approve something to allow the Cerberus engineers to rejoin the military under Alliance. These two, our favorite engineering duet.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Very good. We'll check on him later.
Forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
We sure did. We remember our friends most of the time. Shuttle Bay. Who's down here? Vega and Cortez. What's this? Yoink. Vega.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
Yep, alright, let's go do some more taking ass and kicking names. Alright, back up to the CIC. Let's kick into action. Let's do some real action. If I can be coordinated enough to hit the... Come on. There we go. Alright, let's leave orbit, leave the Citadel. Off we go to Tuchanka. Planet Tuchanka. Well, that loaded suspiciously fast. Right. So we want to... Okay, so we've got multiple. First, we want to take on the downed vessels. So there's Turian survivors down here for some reason. This is a mission for the Primarch, I think, for the Turians. They've got a vessel that's crashed, so let's go rescue the Turian soldiers. I stole your line. Ah, that's just because we think alike. We're so in sync right now. Alright, so the people to take on this is going to be Javik, because Javik is awesome. Javik buffs our powers, and Javik has a unique perspective on everything. And... ooh, do we take Edie or Liara? Let's maybe take... okay, Liara will boost our powers as well. Sometimes we need someone who can rake... well, I think we're going to be fighting Reapers or something, right? Let's take Liara. Let's see what happens. Do I use keyboard or controller? I am all about keyboard and mouse. I am very uncoordinated when it comes to using a controller. We played through Star Wars. What the hell was it called? The recent Star Wars game with Cal Kestis. Can't remember the name of the damn game. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit evident playing that because I played that with a controller that I'm a bit unco, but anyway. You wanted Garrus. Sorry, I'm probably not going to go with Garrus. I either want to go with Edie, because Edie can short-circuit shields quite effectively. But I like going with Liara because, firstly, Liara's our babe, but also Liara can boost my biotic powers, just like Javik can. We'll give it a crack. I've got a new armor on now too, so hopefully the armor works out, because it also boosts powers and power cooldown. Alright, Tuchanka, rescuing some Turians.
Crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard rumors of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka, but nothing about Turians.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am, but the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Yeah.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
Alrighty. Now, Tuchanka is already a hostile planet, even without Reapers to deal with.
Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position.
Alright, that's the direction.
Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Alrighty.
The level of destruction is rather amazing.
Okay, let's put on our flame bullets. Buckle sauce, no worries. You'll be able to keep up. Got some action coming now. Confused Human, remembering new controls is hard. Yeah, especially when you play multiple games at once. I always try to set up similar controls across all my games that I play so that it feels more natural and I'm less having to constantly learn, but sometimes you're limited. For example, Mass Effect has one button that you use for activating things, for jumping things, for sprinting. One button. Really annoying. But at least I've mapped it to a button that is less confusing when I jump into other games and those functions are split out. But anyway. Alright, let's crack on. Let's find this platoon. Now, Lieutenant Victus is the son of Primarch Victus, the Turian leader that we have on our ship at the moment, who we are trying to get him...
These Turians were here to do?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear.
So the Turians we're helping so that they help the humans on Earth. And because we're a fucking hero.
Silence. Enemies ahead.
Kill them quickly so they don't call reinforcements.
Alright, why don't you do a singularity? And I will detonate said singularity. Salvage some parts. Happy days. Up the ladder. Yep, can move, alright. Hells yeah.
A downed escape pod. Looks like they survived the crash, but then a harvester took them out.
Died in the explosion.
And then pulled out to be eaten by husks.
Ooh, that's a bit rough. Yeah, Shep can definitely move, especially because I've focused on Shep's powers, and as a vanguard, the powers are about getting in close and in their face. So I'm only carrying one weapon, so I can use my powers more frequently. And I always put buffs on to, or seek ways to improve my powers, power level, and recharge rate, so we can use them a lot.
Okay, I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Then surprise is on our side.
For now.
Exactly. Let's go.
You're correct, Human. We help the Krogan to help the Turians to help the humans. Success. And bring everyone together as one big happy family. Cannibal, charge time.
Over here! Help us up!
Need to keep an eye out for upgrades. We're going to be doing a lot of charging. Hopefully that doesn't get too annoying. I love charging. It's so good. Especially when they have no shields or armor like that.
Incoming harvester!
Whoa, shit. How do we fight that? Okay. Warp it, please, Liara, and Javik, do your magic.
The harvesters compromised the Turian pod.
Yeah, well, warp it again, Liara. Burn that armor down. And, oh, we got it. Come on, come on. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Somehow we got...
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
All right, next escape pod. Let's rescue the next escape pod.
They'll live to fight another battle.
They will. Thank you, Javik. All right. Shoot it in the butt. I did. I shot it in the glowy butt section. Robot cloaca. Okay, making our way towards Victus.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
The pressure for Lieutenant Victus to succeed in light of his father's promotion must be intense.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
Ooh, rough. Yes, he will have some pressure on him, but we've all got pressure on us. The whole galaxy's looking at us. A weapon? Alright, thanks. Upgrades. Whoop. Weird little commando. Oh, forwards, please. Forwards, Shep. Let's go forwards. Alright, so what do we get? Grab med kit. Okay. We can hear lots. Stop rolling! Keep strafing as I sprint, which makes Shepard do a barrel roll.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead, says Shep. Oh, that's a marauder. Boom. Yes. Oh, our recharge is so fast now. I love it. We are going to be slapping everything like a wrecking ball. Another harvester. Jeez. Yeah, I see it. Do your magic on it. Warp it. Reload quickly. Come on. Burn it. I don't know. Both of you. Work your magic on it. Use your abilities. Shoot it in the glowy bits, I guess. Blow it up. Got it. I think it's a bonus. There's a chance that they fly away. And it's a bonus if you kill them. Anyway, we got it.
It feels good. This way.
Yay, go us. Save. Quick save. You're getting deja vu about cannibals? Yes, we encountered cannibals at the start of Mass Effect 3. So in the first mission on Earth, cannibals were some of the first things that we fought on the rooftops, the skyscraper buildings. But yep, I'll continue to shoot it in the glowy parts, don't worry. Stole your line again. Your lines are now mine. Just like the wrecking ball. See? You guys say funny things, I absorb it, I repeat it.
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
That's not a very good ETA. I don't know, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. If I can charge a lot more, we'll be there faster.
How's our velocity?
Deceleration online. We'll survive.
Victus is going to pay for this.
Court-martial or hanging?
I will let the commander leave this down.
When we find him, we'll ask.
So the commander, Victus, ooh, somehow this is his fault, is it? Did he make a bad call?
More incoming husks!
Husks. Oh, we can take husks out. Boom. Charge up. Alright, down the conveniently placed ladder in the rubble.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Oh, I see the harvester. Can you warp it, Liara? Yes, you can. Excellent.
It's retreating.
Alright, well, let's chase it, I guess, and try and kill it. Oh, another marauder with shields. I don't have anyone who can burn shields, so it's up to just plain old-fashioned Old-fashioned slapping. That'll sort you out. Ow! Ow, shit! We got poleaxed by the harvester, though. Jesus. Alright.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Don't get shot by the harvester. Slap you down. Kill the harvester. We'll catch up to it. Oh, we nearly got it. Warp it, Liara. Oh, you missed. And you used the wrong spell on it.
Retreating.
Alright, there's a marauder. The marauder are Turians. These are special reapers where they've captured a Turian and converted it. So humans often get turned into husks, cannibals. Turians get turned into marauders. Asari usually get converted into banshees. They are frightening. What can we do here? We can just charge him down. No, don't do that. You doofus. Oh, he got shot by something. Cannibal, charge him down. Harvester is still not here? Okay. There's lots of little mods to pick up in this mission.
Let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
I need these guys working together. Better not to complicate things.
What are they in trouble for?
Reaper blood will spill! Not one more soldier dies here today!
Alright, very inspirational team. Everyone's got some good things to say. What is that? That's a brute. Alright, let's save the brute for last if we can. Take cover here. Can you please just warp it and put your damage on it, you guys? Oh, is this a special heavy weapon? That was cool. Damn, that did some damage. Charge, charge, keep the shields up. Ah. Oh, you too. Take cover. Alright, what do we got now? Cannibal down. Javik. Oh, Javik's down. Cannibal, let's take you out. Oh, there's a marauder. Charge him. That's a good combo. Oh, come on. Oh, do the actual charge. Need my shields back. Okay. Take the cannibal down. Jump! Take cover. Take cover. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to... Javik, heal up. No, it's Liara that's down. Sorry, my bad. Marauder and cannibal. Alright, let's reload. Oh, there's some big bullets raining down on us. That's why people are getting hurt, is it? Can I tell Liara to warp that? Maybe not. Into the fight, let's go. Charge the cannibal. Back to the marauder. Shoot the cannibal. Alright, take... Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Don't... Ah! I pushed the button too many times, so instead of taking cover, Shepard decided to leap over it. So... Still not, as coordinated with keyboard and mouse as I would like, it would seem. Take cover and shoot the... Charge down. There we go. Alright, take cover. Steady, steady. Cannibal down. Reload. Charge the next marauder. Get out of here. Marauders are tough. Oh, that harvester has some really big guns on it. Liara, can you warp it? Like, is it possible to take that thing out? Because it is hurting a lot. Alright, we really need to hide here then, I guess. Kill more, die less. Thank you, Gris. Alright, so...
Reaper blood will spill!
Reaper blood will spill. Let's take out this cannibal. Nope, I can't. Oh, Brute is here. Oh, no, we've done this very poorly. And I'm stuck against the wall. Take cover, grab the weapon, take cover. Oh, where's the, What happens if we charge something? Do we still have the weapon? We still have the weapon. Alright, time to just use powers for a little bit. I want to save this big-ass weapon for the harvester. I need to heal up. Give me some healy goodness. Poor choice. Errors were made. What if I just whip out my shotgun again? Does it drop this weapon? It does. Okay. Okay, steady. Liara, warp him. Javik, do your dot as well. Charge, get our shield. Alright, he's sorted. Okay, what else we got? Okay. Alright, steady. Run around here. What weapons are team members using, by the way? Ah, Liara, we'll get you to switch.
Understood.
Oh no, you were using the right one. My bad. My bad. Detonate that. Marauder. Down. Ow. Run from the... No. Oh, as soon as we get out too far, that harvester, man. Such a bullshit mechanic.
Reaper blood will spill!
Alright. We'll hang back a bit more, shall we? Where's the brute? There he is. Your dot on, please, Javik. Nice. Liara, you're gonna warp it. Both of you are gonna focus on that one. Warp it again, Liara, come on. Here's your warp. That's got him. Brute is down. Good work, team. Let's take out the Marauder. Oh. I missed with the Nova. Come on, 5 times the charm. How many times have we done this fight now? Shit. Watch the grenade. Fuck. Oh my god. Hey-oh.
Reaper blood will spill!
Not one more soldier dies here today.
Oh, I charged too far. Where's the Marauder? Back to the Marauder. All those fails, multi-charge. Where's the Brute? There he is. Both of you are on the Brute, please.
I'm on it.
The Aria, you used the wrong power, you doofus. Warp it, Liara. That's better. Brute is down. Whew. Be careful, we won't be throwing around too many Novas here. Come on! Too much if the mechanics fail. somehow that guy was able to hit us behind cover. It's on fire. Sit back a little bit. Now, it's possible that these are infinite dudes as well. I didn't think of that, because Mass Effect sometimes likes to do infinite fights where enemies keep spawning until you move past a certain point, which is a really cheesy game mechanic. I really hate it when developers do shit like that. Alright, what's up next? Order. No. Didn't want to use that gun yet. Hang on. Drop it. And Javik's down. No, Liara's down. Making me charge out here. I don't want to be charging out here. Take him down. This time for sure. Thanks, Confused Human.
Harvester incoming!
Harvester incoming. Excellent. Grab the big stupid gun here. That'll sort it. Ow. You guys need to take out that.
Yes, Commander.
Did we get it? Yeah, suck on that, dickhead. Got the harvester this time. Excellent.
Area secured, Shepard.
That thing bugged through the wall, but anyway, done. Saved. That was a big fight. So we're here to rescue the Turians. Yes. Yes, that's correct. The Primarch's son, Lieutenant Victus, son of Primarch Victus. This is why we are here. Only took us 5 goes.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt.
There you are.
Thank
Everyone
you.
is.
So many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down.
Yeah, I'm the one in charge.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb?
What?
How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
Step up.
How?
Get to your leadership side.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Speech time. Come on.
Men, I own what happened here today, but we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out.
Do it. Yes.
Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Yeah.
Send me the NavPoint. I'll see what I can do.
You need us.
That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Yes, let's do it. Yeah, so the bomb. Why is there a bomb here?
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Yeah, I'm thinking with you, Velvet. The Solarians or the Turians or someone
Primarch Victus
planted it.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb?
Maybe did Cerberus put it there?
Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
Oh.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander.
Yes?
Thank you for saving my son.
Yes. Morden.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little pyjack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Alright, very good, Morden. We're not going to do that just yet.
Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay, everyone wants to talk to us.
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Yeah, I agree, Confused Human. This is definitely sketchy. Definitely sketchy. I want to know why there's a bomb there.
What was that all about with the Primarch? Turian's up to something?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Was it an easy sell?
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut.
where he cut.
Oh, yeah, okay. Spare me the details, Rex. Oh.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
It's a somewhat valid point, though. Those that aren't chipping in, well, they shouldn't. They should be recognized for their non-contributions. Let's check in with Joker and then kick off the next mission.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has olfactory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you. So that went well. Glad to see that Turians can flip out and lose their shit just like the rest of us.
They're under a lot of pressure.
You stole the Normandy, got blown up by the Collectors, and sent us on a suicide mission at the Galactic Core. And I haven't mutinied once. Not once.
That's true. You've been very loyal, Jeff.
Commander.
Thank you.
I am impressed by your continued existence, Shepard. The probability of surviving as long as you have is low.
Thank you. Very inspirational.
Hello, Shepard.
You reckon Rex got de-hooded? I reckon some of his redundant balls may have been affected.
Commander,
Reason why.
Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Right, we will definitely go help evacuate the planet, but not right now. Got some emails, have we? Oh. Yeah, so there's a reason Krogan have 4 testicles. Alright, let's save. Next mission is still on Tuchanka. We need to sort out this bomb, I think. So he's a 2 for now. Or a 3 for?